Walking out to the greenhouse to make my video, and it's been snowing for the last couple days. And my daughter said, "Don't ruin the pretty snow." To make sure I didn't do that, let me show you what she did. She shoveled a path in the snow. I guess she was sick of all these footprints. She wants it to stay nice and pretty like that. That goes out to the feed shed, and she made one for me. It goes straight out to the greenhouse. So I wouldn't ruin the snow, or pretty snow, to make some snow angels. She's so cute. Hi everybody, welcome to Be Good Farm. My name is Heather, and I'm a flower farmer in Zone 8A in northern central Arkansas. And today I want to talk to you about the flowers that I am going to be growing this year. Some of these I've already grown, and some of these are going to be new for me. Let's just get to it and get to the list. So first thing is sunflowers. I'm going to be growing just the Pro Cuts. The Horizon is the yellow color that I'm going to be growing. And I picked that one because it has more of an upward facing bloom. Sometimes they have a tendency to face downward just because of the weight of the bloom. And so Horizon, it blooms up. I'm on the fence with Gold Light. I don't think I need it. I'm trying to really pare down my list and not grow what I really don't need. And so I'm going to be also planting the White Light and the White Night. Now I'll be talking about my supporting flowers or my secondary flowers that I'll be putting in my bouquets. As far as zinnias go, I'm going to be growing the Purple Prince, the Queenie Lemon Peach. I was looking for a kind of a yellowy, orangey color that was more of like a 2-3 inch size instead of like the large binary size. And I didn't have one in a zinnia that I liked because I don't really like the Oklahomas. So I've heard those ones don't get dingy like the other Queenie lines. And so I'm going to trial it out, see how it goes. And then let me say that again, Mazurika zinnia. That one's really pretty. It fades from like a pink to a white. The tips are different colored from the rest of the petals, and so I'm interested to see how that one turns out. And I'll be growing a lot of Benaries. I'm going to be growing the Lilac, Carmine, Wine, Deep Rose, Salmon, and Lime in the Benaries Giant. The next one up is Rudbeckia. I have these ones in my perennial garden, so I don't really have to plant them again. I'm going to be, I already have the Indian Summer. I'm going to be trialing out the Prairie Sun. That one was really pretty, although I probably could get away with just the Indian Summer, just keep my list really simple, but I just thought it was really pretty with the green eye. I'm also going to be trialing the Goldilocks from Gardener's Workshop, and then the Cherokee Sunset. And I'm going to be treating the Cherokee Sunset almost like a succession planting. So I get it later in the season for my fall bouquets. And straw flowers, I haven't grown these yet, so we'll see how it goes this year. I'm going to be growing the King Size Orange, the Golden Yellow, the Apricot Peach Mix, the Purple. That one I'm going to be growing just in like the later summer, fall. Creamy White, and Bright Rose. Then for the marigolds, I'm going to be trying out the White Swan. And these ones, the next couple, I hadn't tried them before, but they looked so pretty and they're so different than the other marigolds that I've seen. And the stem length still looks long enough. So I'm going to try them out. They're really awesome. They look like they're from, you know, Dr. Seuss or something. They're the Mission Giant Orange and the Mission Giant Yellow. I hope those ones work out. All right, for the spikes that I'll be growing this year, I'm going to be sticking with snapdragons and celosia. For snapdragons, I'm going to be trying out the Potomac. I've grown lots of snapdragons, but I haven't grown the Potomac variety yet. I'm going to be growing the Early Sunrise and the Summer Berry blend from Johnny's. And then I'm going to be trying out the Costa Mix, since that's a number 2 snapdragon, so that should bloom earlier than the Potomac. The Potomac is like a 3 or 4, which means it can bloom better in the hotter months of the year, more like your summer variety. And then I'm going to also be trying the Madame Red Butterfly. That one is a zone 2, so that one can be grown either in the spring or the fall, so I'll be planting that one in the fall. For my celosia, I'm going to be growing the Ruby Parfait, Selway Purple, the Selway Terracotta, and then also the Sylphid. For my spray type flowers, I'm going to be growing some more Rudbeckia. This is the Triloba Phylu. That's the little tiny yellow ones. Now it grows wild for me, so I probably could go out and just forage it, but just to make sure I have it when I want it, I'm putting some of it in the cutting garden, so it should grow well. I haven't actually grown this one, but I'd be surprised if I couldn't make it grow since it grows wild everywhere. For the cosmos, I'll be growing the Double Click Bon Bon Rose and the Double Click Cranberries, and then also I'll be growing the Afternoon White Cosmo. I haven't grown this one, but Don't Eat the Grass says it's a great one and the petals don't fall off. And I'm looking for a really great white flower to add to the bouquets. I hope this one is going to do it for me. Next is going to be Feverfew. That grew really great for me this year. It gave me lots of cuts. It's really good for the summer. And I want to also add in the Sunny Ball. That one's super cute. I can't wait to have that one. And then Gomphrena. I've grown Gomphrena before, but not these colors. So I'm going to be trying out the QIS Carmine, Strawberry Fields, which I'm so excited about. I hear they just look like little strawberries. Sorry, the dogs are playing and wrestling and they're hitting the side of the greenhouse. So Strawberry Fields, that looks like little strawberries in your bouquets. So I'm really excited about that. The Salmon Pastel and the QIS Orange. Now for my filler and my disc, I'm going to try out the Ageratum, the Timeless Mix. I'll also be trying out the Sweet William. I'm growing 2 different types, the Amazon and the Sweet types. For my Amazon, I'm going to be trying out the Amazon Magic Duo that contains the Magic Rose and the Magic Lavender and the Neon Purple. I wanted to grow Neon Cherry, but it's out of stock everywhere. So if you know where it is, let me know so I can buy some. So those ones tend to bloom more in the summer. And then the ones that prefer the cooler weather are the Sweet series. And I'm going to be trying out the Sweet White and the Black Cherry. And I'm hoping to grow the Black Cherry more for my fall colored bouquets later in the season. Now for my yarrow, I've been growing the Parker's Yellow, which I absolutely love. It is a biennial, so it grows the second year, but it's totally worth it. I love it so much. But to add to that so I can have just more and more yarrow because I want more, I'm going to be growing the Summer Pastels Mix and the Summer Berries. I'm going to be trying out the Status, but just in the Forever Silver. I know everybody loves the Status in all different colors, but I just like the white. I'm looking for a white, pretty white flower to add to the bouquets. I'm going to be growing Green Mist and Dara. Now for my greenery, I'm going to be trying out Mountain Mint. And for my basil, I'm growing my cinnamon basil. I've been putting my Genovese basil just straight from the garden into my bouquets. But Flower Hill Farm swears by the Mrs. Burns lemon basil. So I'm going to try that out this year and see how that goes. I'm excited for the minty type of smell because most basils, they smell like licorice to me, and or like licorice / bubblegum, and I don't like brushing up against them. I just don't like the smell. So I'm hoping that the Miss Lemon Burns basil will be a little bit different. And then I'm also going to be trying out the Mahogany Splendor for my fall bouquets. And I haven't grown the Euphorbia Snow on the Mountain, but I'm excited about it. I hope it does well. And then my last one, I'm going to be trying out Eucalyptus. And it can be tricky to grow. We'll see. If I can get it to grow, wonderful. I've chosen the Baby Blue Bonnet. So here's my list that I'm going to be growing this year. Let me know what you're growing, what you think of my list. Is there anything that I'm growing that you just definitely cut? Is there anything that I should be thinking about maybe for next year because I can't add anymore? I'll put it on my wish list for next year to grow. Anyways, I hope you guys have a good day. We'll see you later.